my style, and I'm okay with that. So I'm not finna be all mad and hateful and have a grudge and be nasty because somebody doing something similar to what I'm doing and it looks like they're very self-critic. If anything, I'm gonna come and try to pick your brain. If you let me. If you let me, I'm gonna come and pick your brain. Just like with the stuff with these beads, with the keychains and the pins. I'm in so many different groups of people making the same thing. And I go in there and I ask questions. And it's the people that's making the same shit that I'm making. And they answer my questions. Why? Because they know, number one, we're not in the same area. We more than likely not even gonna never have the same clients. I see some of their pictures of stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Do you mind sharing where you got it from? Sometimes they'll tell me. Sometimes they'll say, oh, well, I offer it. If you need some, let me know and I will get you, I'll get it to you or whatever. But they ask questions. I mean, they answer questions.
They totally different, right, Nikki Nicole?
They don't see me as competition. They see me as somebody that just happened to do the same thing that they do, that live all the way across the country, that they will never see, will never be at vendor events together. Like, come on.
I still think that's dumb. That's really saying we can't both be black women at the same time.
Well, baby, let me tell you this. I can't be nothing else.
The fuck? Like, we can all sell not me, because I'm not creative, but y'all can all sell y'all shit. Like, it's not about to go out and fight each other because of it.
Especially not about no shit that neither one of us came up with.
Y'all ain't the first ones.
Exactly.
Bitch, the little white girls got it on. They is making millions. I don't know why we fighting each other. We could be fighting other people.
I ain't finna fight no goddamn body. Because if I'm fighting you, then that's taking away what I can be doing for myself to get to the bag.
I ain't fighting nobody because ain't nobody coming to Philly to fight me.
I'm tired of people saying that it's all Blaze because it's not.
It's not. It wasn't Blaze. I mean, it was some of Blaze, but it wasn't all Blaze.
Because people need to realize Blaze may start shit, but people is out here getting participation trophies. He may start it, but at the end of the day, it be people participating. I'm not finna fully blame him, but he does have to eat some of this. Yeah, Angela, it's enough money out here for everybody. But my thing is, don't be playing in my face, knowing you have another agenda, and you playing me in my face, and I didn't even know it. And then even when I did realize it, I still didn't say nothing. I'm not gonna say it like y'all. I was played. But I still never said anything. Dana Marie, it's fine. It ain't that serious. Hell. So
we already knucked if we book. We all right.
But yeah, but it's the fact of people is making little slick comments under people videos and stuff, talking about people having Zooms, people being toxic, but y'all not realizing Petty ain't the only one that been having Zooms. And that's what I don't like. Cause then I feel like, okay, well, I'm finna have to bust this bubble because y'all not finna be sitting up here saying little slick shit.
But wait a minute. I got a question. Your Patreon Zooms, we had a subscription to them, right?
Yes.
Any other Zoom you had, did you charge us for them?
No.
Oh. Look, if
When
it
I
does.
had the Zoom about
If
selling the
it does.
purses, the link was in my bio here. It was for everybody. If you were interested in purses, then it was for you. I didn't charge for that.
That's the only reason why I came, Petty, because I was broke. I ain't had no money for it.
Oh, well, that's fine. And see, that didn't bother me. Even if you knew you wasn't gonna buy no purse. But the fact of the matter is, oh, you got your purse so good. The fact of the matter is, we was in there,
Jesus.
Fancy Scorpio. Okay, now here's the thing. Fancy Scorpio just said, question, did anyone hear Pinky say any of this? Hear Pinky say what? I ain't trying to be ugly, but since your name dropping, then you opening the door. Because I ain't calling nobody name. So if you want to be Pacific, then go ahead and ask the question. If you want to open that door, I'm going to let you. Or you can come up if it's too much typing. Because I don't recall saying Pinky said anything. I said people in comment section on the videos and Blaze talking about Zooms and doing all of that. Did she leave? I mean, I wasn't trying to be ugly. I'm just being real. Cause you said nothing. If I wanted to, then I would. And see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. He lies. You just asked me something about Pinky. Pinky is a she. You didn't ask me nothing about Blaze. And I just said, Blaze start a lot of shit. You might have said something that was blocked out because I've been looking for your responses. You might have said something that was blocked out. Just come up in the box. Blaze start a lot of shit, but it be people out here getting participation trophies. It be people out here that be co-signing on shit and they don't know the full thing.
Hello.
Hey, mute and unmute just in case.
Okay, real quick. One, the disrespect in the comments ain't it. Y'all know where I've been, period. I asked a question, not disrespectfully or anything. So Danny and the other ones, y'all, no.
Y'all keep it cute in the
Like I
comments.
said, in the comment that my response that you didn't see, like I said, in the last post that you had even made, saying about the money and that he was supposed to have gave, and him saying that, oh, well, you copied or you messed up her business, or, and about her son, everything. All these things that's been said from him has been lies. It's not her words. It's not her words.
What part wasn't her words? Like, what part are you asking me about specifically?
Was the blaming of saying that you had something for her son not being able to go to school this summer, that you were trying to tank her business, that you were copying off of her. All
Okay,
those
Fancy, let me ask you a question.
what she said.
Fancy, let me ask you a question. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Just because she didn't correct it, that don't mean that she said it. She was.
But Fancy, if you and I are close and have a relationship, just listen. You asked the question, I'm finna answer for you. If you and I are close, we have a relationship outside of this app or whatever, and somebody that we've been saying is a mutual, let's just say enemy, for lack of better words, is an enemy. It's a mutual enemy of ours. We both agree we don't like this person. We don't agree with how they handle stuff. We've both been into it with this person. And then this person comes out and says or insinuates that I said something about you. And then I don't say nothing to have your back. I don't clear it up. I don't do anything. How are you going to feel about me and our relationship? Are you going to be okay with that?
Let me ask. No. But my question to
No,
that
that's all I need. No, it was a simple yes or no. And your answer was no. You are not going to be okay with that, with somebody that you have a relationship with, letting somebody try to tear down your business. And his words were, I'm shitting on her business and keeping her from getting the money to send her son to school. And then she went on live and reiterated that she didn't make the money that she needed. Now her son doesn't want to go to school. He doesn't want to pursue his dreams because people are talking about his mom's business. Now, the only people that's involved in this is me, her, and Blaze. Blaze already said, I'm the reason why she didn't get the money. And then she goes on live and says she didn't get the money. Who is left sitting on the outside with two people saying it's me shitting on her business is why she didn't get the money to send her child to school?
That's not what she said.
That is, I was there in the live.
She said that her son is in the lives at time, and what he was hearing going on, he said, Mom, don't worry about it. I won't go this summer. Not that he wasn't going to school at all.
You just said the same thing I just said in different words. He don't want to pursue his dream, which was her recaption of it, because I was there and I heard it. She said her son doesn't want to pursue his dream anymore because people were talking about her business. You just said the same thing I just said, which is what she just said.
No, that's not what I said. He did not say that he wasn't.
He said he'd be in the live, and because people were talking about her business, he just won't go to school. But then
He said he wouldn't go this summer. He would
Right.
bust his tail this fall to get his time on the field because he
What are you
wasn't going
saying
this
then,
summer for
fancy,
academic
fancy,
life. He was going
respectfully?
this summer.
Fancy, respectfully. You're not saying nothing different than what I'm saying. You added in this summer. Okay, the fact still remains. He's not going to school right now. And the insinuation was, it's because Petty shitted on her business and she didn't make the money she
Insinuation and an
needed to
assumption is
send
the same
him
thing.
to
And to
school.
assume something, that's
It's
how
tomato,
you tell,
tomato,
but that's
baby.
not what she said.
It
But that's
is
not,
what she,
you assuming it.
fancy.
Did she say
Listen,
you
baby,
cheated on
I
her
love
business?
you
Y'all
to
two do
death.
not need to argue about this.
No, I'm not arguing. But at the
Because
same time,
my frustration,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna be
going to,
honest. Hold on real
I'm
quick,
not going
please.
to sit
Please,
up
1
here and
second.
play
He's a liar.
semantics
He's
about,
doing.
yes, he
He's
is
a
a
liar.
liar. But if
Why
you don't
choose to
speak up
believe
and
him
tell the
now?
people he's lying, how are people going to know?
Because
You
that's
just
all he
proved my
does.
point. You
That's
said
all he
he's a
does.
liar. But if you don't speak up and tell people he's lying, how are
But
they
we
going to
already
know?
know that. We already know that.
No. Everybody doesn't know this.
When has he not been known
Baby,
for nothing?
just because you know, that don't mean Laura that's just coming in because she's seen some videos of something. She come in knowing that he tell a lot of lies. Laura don't know that. Samantha don't know that. She just coming in. Just the same way that they expect me to know stuff. Police keep always saying, well, you've been around for such a time. You should know this. I can't help what I know and what I don't know when I came in on something, what I heard then versus what I'm hearing now.
Have
I
y'all
can't
called
control
each other and
that.
talked to
So
each
if
other
somebody
outside of
just
this?
now coming in and don't know Blaze has a history of lying, they're going to believe what he says because why? Because the people that's involved ain't correcting it.
But did y'all talk to each other? Have y'all talked
It
to
was
each
not my
other?
responsibility to reach out to her. I found out all of this after it happened. She never called me. She never texted me. She never sent me a carrier pigeon, a smoke signal, a message in a bottle, or nothing.
Did you call her to
She
say
never
is it
called
true?
her for what?
To ask if it was
I
even
didn't
true?
say anything. No, because that's not my responsibility to bear. If me and you have a relationship and somebody is out here saying that I'm talking shit about you, you
Did
know
he
it.
have
I don't.
receipts? Did he come with receipts or
know it.
evidence on his
You know it,
assumption?
and I don't. That is your place and your responsibility to come to me and say, fancy girl, this fool out here lying. He said XYZ. I don't know what he talking about or where he got it from, but I just want to let you know because I've given that respect to people. And if I know something that you don't know, but it involves you, I give you a heads up. I send you a message. I call you. That is what I do. And I maybe I'm wrong for expecting me from other people. But that's what I do. So if something going on and I don't even know it, why do I gotta wait till I hear it later on? I gotta come to you. You already been knowing it. Like that don't even make sense.
And maybe she gave you the credit thinking, well, hell, we all know he lied, so why would you believe him
No.
now?
If I
Because,
don't,
I mean, when
if I don't
he
hear
started
you
coming
speak
into
up
your life,
and tell
him
the
and
people
Alicia,
publicly that this man is lying, you ain't telling nobody he lying. But
that's all
you
he
speak
ever
on
did.
everything else. You speak on everything else. But this one time where this man is lying on the person that has called you her sister. He's lying on your sister and you don't say nothing. You just let him keep running with it. You don't say nothing. That's not
Are you
right and that's not fair. Because any other time you speak on
crying?
stuff. But then it's supposed to be my responsibility to come to you to ask you why you ain't spoke up and told these people the truth. and that this man like that don't even make no sense, because at the end of the day, if we have a relationship, I shouldn't even have to do that. I shouldn't have to come and ask you, why are you not sticking up for me? Why are you not telling the truth? If I gotta come and ask you that, it wasn't what I thought it was, because you wouldn't have to ask me. You wouldn't have to ask me if somebody came up and said, "Oh well, Petty said that you said that such and such and such." No, I didn't. Show me the proof where I said it. I didn't tell you that. This is what I did say. You ain't gonna have to come and ask me. You ain't gonna have to call me and ask me why I ain't saying nothing, why I'm not speaking up for you, why I'm not telling the truth. You never asked me that. Just like when she was going through that stuff with her daughter, and Madam Rose was having that live about her. Nobody had to ask me to go over there and speak up for her. Nobody. And I went right in there and said, I am my sister's keeper. Y'all not finna do this, because she already going through stuff. Y'all not finna do this. Nobody had to ask me. She didn't have to call me. But people was in there speaking on her name. And I went in there and corrected it. She didn't have to call me, because I said I am my sister's keeper. You don't have to call for that. I'm not your friend. I'm your sister. You ain't gotta call me for that. I'm gonna step already. So please, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
He's
But
one of those people that, and I hear you. He's one of those people like when I was going to like consider the source. And like I was trying to say a minute ago, when Blaze and Alicia first started coming in your lives and being comfortable, even the shit like with Cuban, that was their MO. When they come around, it is to use y'all as pawn to have for somebody to have an issue with them or with amongst themselves. That's their MO. Blaze has not ever done anything but lie. That's all I've ever seen him do.
But at the same time, when Blaze has lied about anybody in our circle,
And after the downfall, when the last time
just listen, you made a statement, and let me help you with it. When Blaze has come into our circle and lied on one of us, who has not stepped up and said, "Now nigga, you know you lying"? When have we ever let him slide by lying on one of us?
I know the last time all hell broke loose. And that's when Tavia came and she said she would never go over there and say nothing again. Because the last time, that's when how the whole shit with Cuban and everything.
But baby, I got drugged into that. That was not even my battle to fight. But who was standing 10 toes down with Pinky with that shit with Tavia? It was me. So you can't use that. You cannot use that as no example, baby.
No,
you can't use that as no example. They brought that shit to my page, and I stood 10 toes down for Pinky when that shit had nothing to do with me. Chili, I know you on some shit. I ain't got time for it right now.
But when that happened, because of how it happened, she said, "I'll never go over there and say nothing again." Both of y'all had said that because that was like catastrophic, right or wrong.
But what's your point? That she not gonna go over there and say nothing in his live again? What does that have to do with her not correcting a lie that he told about somebody that's supposed to be her sister?
Because when she went over there to clear up and correct, that's how that even happened.
She didn't have to go over there to his live to correct nothing. She could have did that on her own page. She didn't have to go over there to his live to correct nothing. I'm just saying, if somebody got a valid point, I'm willing to listen. But at this point, there is no excuse why somebody that's supposed to have a relationship with me let somebody blatantly lie on me and they never speak a word. And I'm supposed to just keep being okay with it when they are slandering my business to uplift hers and she ain't saying shit. But then people be in comment section making little slick comments based on stuff that she said. And again, I'm just supposed to be okay with it. And I'm not. People wanting me to sit up there and call her or ask her what's going on or whatever, just because I'm the bigger creator. So I'm supposed to be the bigger person. No, I have feelings just like everybody else. If somebody do something to you, or they don't react to something the way you would for them, that's not your responsibility to run to them and say, girl, why you ain't call me? Why you ain't tell them people the truth? That's not my responsibility, and I'm not going to do that, because if we had a relationship worth a hill of beans, I should not have to ask you why you didn't stick up for me and tell the truth. You wouldn't have even had to lie for me. I'm not asking that. All you had to do was tell the truth. It's just that simple. I'm not asking her to go back and forth from nobody. I'm not asking her to do no extra shit. Just tell the truth. That is it. That's it. I'm not asking for nothing that I wouldn't give to nobody else or that I haven't given to anybody else. You gonna take them in there with you?
That was my own question. I'm gonna get down. I no disrespect or anything intended.
Right. And I didn't take it as no disrespect, but I think,
And I don't see all comment. I don't.
excuse me.
I don't be in everybody's stuff and going through their comments.
Right.
I don't do it.
And I don't neither, but I see what I see. And I hear what I hear. And it's not lining up. And that's all that I'm saying. And I said that privately in a Zoom with the people that's been there for so long, that has supported, that has come to me and asked me, well, is this about you? Is, whatever. Because even some of the people that have been around for a while still even question me. So I can't even say everybody know Blaze be lying. Because everybody don't know. So that's not a valid response, but it is what it is. But I get where you coming from, and I didn't take it as no respect. I hope you didn't take anything that I said out of, as disrespectful or whatever, because that's not how I meant it. But I stand on what I said, and the math is not mathing. And I mean, it just is what it is.
I remember when you started letting him in, and I remember like, no, it's not. Let him live. And I felt, even when we got to ask questions, I felt like they did that on purpose. That they used y'all for a purpose, to bait them. And
But
I
do
felt
you
like he was
realize
trying
you have
do
to
that
give the
with
people power to use you? You have to give them the
them
power
to do it.
to
You don't
use
gotta give them
you.
the power to
At the
try.
end
You
of
have
the
to give them
day,
the power to do it, but
if
not to
he
try.
says something about you, you and I don't talk on the phone. We talk on the phone.
No,
Do I have your personal phone number?
no,
Do you have my personal phone number?
no,
Have we met each other in person?
no.
Okay. But if you and I had a conversation and you shared with me certain stuff and Blaze came on and said something to the contrary, I'm going to let it be known. Now, that's a lie, because on February the 3rd, Fancy had already told me that XYZ had happened. So don't come on here trying to say that she did this, because she already told me that. See, we don't got to have all of that extra for me to speak up for you if I know somebody is lying on you. And that's what I think is going over your head. That it's not necessarily about Blaze. Blaze could be anybody. Blaze could be Susie Q from the corner market telling a lie on me and my sister knows the truth, and my sister don't speak up. Blaze could be anybody. People give him too much credit. Anybody can run their mouth and tell a lie, but who gonna speak up and tell the truth?
Nancy, were you in the last Zoom that we had?
For a moment, I wasn't there for the whole thing. No.
So you didn't hear
Exactly. If you was there, you wouldn't even be asking no questions. But
so
I
you
get it.
didn't hear the things that were said, that people being used and stuff like that. You didn't hear none of that, huh?
No.
You didn't
Okay.
see no screenshots. You didn't see no. Okay, so that's okay, Fancy. I get it, baby. You don't know what you don't know. It's okay.
And that's not on you.
Right. That's not on you.
Just know that you still only got half the story. You still only got half. That's not on you.
And to be honest, it wasn't necessarily a story. It was just what I saw afterwards.
No,
And
that's
but
what I'm
you-
saying. You don't see
That's-
the whole thing. You don't see the whole picture.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, as in story.
I ran down a whole
I'm not an
timeline.
outsider. Just because I didn't see that Zoom and didn't see the screenshots don't mean I'm an outsider, because I've been following for a while.
No, in response to that
No,
part,
somebody just
you're
commented on
an
that.
Right,
outsider
and that's what
because
they're telling you.
you weren't
At
there
that point,
to see
in the
everything,
Zoom,
to
you didn't
hear
see that.
everything.
That's
Yeah.
what they talking about, an outsider. You had to be there for a good, strong 45 minutes to hear the
And see.
con.
To hear and see everything, but you didn't. So again, I understand. You're only seeing what was brought to TikTok. You didn't see the back end stuff that wasn't on TikTok. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see. Some of this stuff is beyond TikTok. Just because you don't see it on this app, you think it don't exist, or you think it wasn't said, or you think it wasn't done, just because you didn't see it on this app. Some people deal with each other in real life, and it is beyond TikTok. My relationship with some of y'all is beyond TikTok. I've spent time with some of y'all physically. I've hugged your neck. I've had dinner with y'all. It's beyond TikTok. Conversations. And some of y'all need to realize that just because y'all don't see it on TikTok, that don't mean it don't exist. I care about y'all on and off the app. It don't just stop when I close the app, because some of y'all message me on other apps and we have conversations.
Bitch, I'ma find
It ain't, shut up. It ain't just about the app. It is beyond that for me. And again, maybe that's my downfall, because I expect me from other people.
Gotcha.
Chili.
So
I mean,
there's no
Petty. Chili said
disrespect
she gonna be good.
included. And as far as everybody in the comments, y'all foul. Y'all foul. Because I ain't did nothing to none of y'all. And I asked a question, and that's all I asked. She asked me to come up and state my answer because I didn't see it in the comments. Y'all foul.
But do you see how that can go both ways though? Because
But they don't know me. Y'all, they speak
right,
any
but
other
listen,
time, but they
but
thinking I'm
listen.
saying something that they don't want to hear.
But it's not that they
That
don't
means
want to
that
hear
they
it.
all will
It's
let me come
because
up and-
those are the people that saw the screenshots, the
But let me
timeline,
rephrase
got
that.
all
Didn't
of the
want to hear- didn't want
information.
me to ask
But
the
then
question.
you
Didn't
come
want
up
me to
and make
ask the question.
statements like you were there and you weren't. And it's
I
to
said-
some
actually,
it's
in the comments, I said
irritating,
question.
and they
I
deal
said
with it
question.
in
I didn't
different
make a statement.
ways.
I asked
Y'all both talking. I can't hear.
I said I had asked a question. It wasn't, and I typed question. I asked a question, and
Right.
you asked me
But
to
but
clarify with my
you had
question.
name dropped her and you just come in and say, well, did you hear Pinky say that? Nobody had I didn't call her name.
We all know.
Everybody don't. You
But
do
you don't.
realize you
But
wait
you
a minute,
know,
hold
Patty.
it,
But you
hold it,
don't
Bridget.
know.
Hold it.
Fuck.
You do realize it is 451 people in here. Everybody that's in here don't know me. They in here because I'm on the FYP. So if they don't know me, majority of the time they don't know Pinky. Everybody don't know. Why y'all keep doing that? Y'all be getting on my nerve with that, thinking that everybody know everything. Just because we on old Smoky Black TikTok. Everybody is not. It's people in the comment sections now saying, I don't even know what you're talking about. Why? Because they not pushers. They in here
Drop.
because I'm on the FYP.
But yet
Everybody
and
don't
still.
know.
But she didn't know either because she wasn't in the Zoom and she didn't see the shots. She didn't hear the story. She don't know. So if she don't know the whole story, how is anybody? How are the other people going to know?
I don't know, but people don't be thinking about that, and that's what frustrates me. That is really what frustrates me, because people act like I'm supposed to be okay with stuff because everybody know Blaze be lying. No, everybody don't. So I'm just supposed to keep going and just hope that people know he lying. Hope that people know that I didn't steal nobody's business idea. Hope that people know I'm sending their baby to college because I got one going to college myself. I'm just supposed to hope that people know that when they come across this stuff. I'm just supposed to hope. And then hope that these same people still shop Row Collection. I'm just supposed to hope.
After people lying on you. Chili still wants you to tag her in.
Chili, if you get to cutting up, I'm going to drop you.
I'm not going to cut up. Let all the good church people say amen.
Amen.
Please a part of this foul comment section. Okay, let's clear some things up. The first live went out when Blaze said that he know for sure, he know 1000% that none of the big creators supported this lady. Okay? That said lady got on her live and put him in the box and said, don't you be saying no stuff like that about my business. I never told you nothing like this, blase, blah, blah, blah. Now, if y'all want to, y'all can drop a poll because I'm going to write everything down. Okay? When there needed to be donations for the cancer kits, who stepped up? Pushers. Okay? When there was a need of a Hellcat, who donated? Pushers. When children had engagements or whatever, who stepped up? Pushers. When family members fell ill or whatever the case may needed to be, who stepped up? Pushers. When anything happened with a child at a second time, needed anything, who stepped up? Pushers. And when I'm talking about stepping up, I'm talking about financing. I'm talking about giving donations. I'm talking about helping. So when a man gets online and says that the petty pushers, big person, which is petty, stole her idea, put her business as his backdrop, went on a tangent talking about her makeup line, talking about her as a person, talking about any of these things, the pusher stepped up, but the best friend didn't step up. Petty best friend did not step up. So don't sit here and talk about, oh, well, we didn't know, or we didn't know about this, and we didn't know about that. You never, the problem isn't what Blaze said. If you don't understand, I'm going to reiterate it again. The problem is you never said a word. Because I'm going to drop a name. Kappa is not your friend. You don't run around here saying that you Kappa best friend, but you cleared that up. That's why the pushers who supported you are upset because you sat there and you said nothing. You got in a box and you said F the pushers, because if you don't want to buy from me, you don't got to buy from me. So talk about, well, you know, Blaze be lying and this and that by the same person. Y'all ain't say none of this fancy. You got so much to say, but was you in the Zoom when Blaze was invited? And he wasn't invited by the pushers. Oh, ain't nobody got nothing to say about that. Because Blaze got invited.
I want to say that I'm not included in the people who support it because I ain't had no money.
Okay? So don't be saying nothing about Patty and her business. She has a child. Hell, most of the pushers are single parents. And if you called us and said that you needed something to eat, if you called us and told us that something was going on with your family, we was there. The pushers. We didn't ask any questions. If you had stuff that you wanted to sell, we purchased them for $200 a pop, $150 a pop. Let's talk money. Let's talk money. So stop playing in people's face. They ragtag. Patty ain't nobody victim. She ain't nobody victim. She take everything on the chin. But if you're going to sit there and talk about you was a Patty pusher, recall the facts. How many Zooms did you pay for when it came down to Patty outside of Patreon? How many Zooms did you pay for when you went with Pew? So don't play that game. Ain't nobody hating on nobody business. No, let me do one better. Patty reached out to her and told her, I'm selling pens. All this is over $3 pens. They not the same. They not the same quality. They don't cost the same. To make them, there's a difference. But nobody was hating on that. Nobody was hating on that. Nobody don't feel no type of way about somebody else starting another business. You know why? Because the pushers were her clientele as well. The pushers was her support as well. But if you got this man talking about this lady makeup poisonous, this lady steal her friend idea, not letting her child go to school, I'm sorry. No, I'm a speak up. I'm a speak up. But guess what? You got what you wanted because it happened in a Zoom and you brought it to TikTok. Now you got what you wanted. And you sent your little lapdog Fancy, who ain't that no better. Because guess what? The pushers are going to step for Patty. Every single time. So now you wanted everything aired out. Now everything is aired out.
It don't even try it. It ain't all aired out yet, but you can go ahead and stop it.
No, it's not. It's not. But it is what it is. But I'm just to the point where.
Okay. I got a question now.
What's up?
What did I do?
You didn't do nothing. You ain't had nothing to do with this.
You was black.
You didn't have nothing to do with
So
nothing.
so I was just a casualty of war, bitch. I
Yes,
don't
pretty
understand.
much. Pretty much. People, and that's one of the reasons why people is being so particular about these Zooms. One of the reasons why I even had the Zoom is because people was playing telephone and people were being blamed for stuff that they didn't even have nothing to do with. People were said to have said certain things they never even said. That's one reason why I had the Zoom, was to clear it up. Because people playing telephone, adding they razzle dazzle to stuff, talking to people that wasn't in lives. They add razzle dazzle and then go tell somebody else that wasn't in the lives.
What happened to Chili?
So lies get started. I don't know. They may have. Hold on. That was the whole reason. She may have, because she's not back in the box. That
She
was the
dropped.
whole
Okay, she dropped.
reason. Okay. That was the whole reason of me even having the live, was to clear up stuff. Because people was lying on people. But if you wasn't there, you wouldn't know that. That is one of the main things I said. You play telephone, you get on the phone with somebody, and you give a 2-minute story about an hour and a half long live. So then when they go to tell somebody else, they fill in the blank with their own razzle dazzle, and it don't be true. So by the time you get through, so-and-so said this and so-and-so said that. So-and-so didn't even say nothing. But people in comment sections, they having these lives and doing all this backhanded shit and they just toxic. No. It's called clearing shit up, because people was getting lied on. And what is my thing? People getting lied on and ain't nobody speaking up. This is ridiculous. I dealt with this shit quietly for almost a whole week. Ain't nobody cared about how I felt about shit. Because I always act like I'm strong. I'm always on here cackling and giggling. Oh, that ain't gonna bother Petty. Well, shit do bother me when it come from people in my inner circle. That bothers me. But I didn't say nothing. I kept the shit to myself. How do y'all think it felt for me to know that this lady played in my face this whole time? Out of how many products that she has have I already been selling since October? And I let her come on my page almost every single day and promote her business for free. I never asked her for anything. She promoted her business on my page almost every single day. And she never told me she was going to be selling the same stuff I was. She never gave me that same respect. But I didn't say nothing. I just took it on the chin, like they said. Even when I came back after vacation and I said, look, y'all, nobody else can come on my page promoting their business without talking to me first, without doing none of that. I'm treating this like a business. You want to do promotion, you're going to have to pay. I didn't get that out my mouth 5 minutes. And I walked out of the view of the screen and she promoted her business. Don't nobody think about how I feel, because I'm the bigger creator. So I'm just supposed to be okay. I don't care what the numbers say. I got a heart. I got feelings. Just like everybody else. But not one time did somebody say, well, you know, Petty got a child going to school too. She had 1 day notice to pay $2,100. Nobody said that. But it's all petty shitting on somebody's business and cause them not to get the money that they needed to send their child to school. And then said parent comes on live and says, I didn't get the money that I needed from my lunch. My son said he don't want to pursue his dream no more. He not going to go to school this summer because people talking about his mama business. So since everybody know everything, they know what Blaze said. They know he was talking about her. So her speaking on it is corroborating what he said. Since everybody know everything. But I'm supposed to be okay. I'm not supposed to say nothing. And I'm supposed to call her and say, girl, why you ain't cleared it up? Fuck that. No, that's not it. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. At least not with me, it don't. But I'm just supposed to take just everything, just take it on the chin, Petty. You strong, Petty. You got 85,000 followers, Petty. You'll be all right, Petty. Everybody know Blaze be lying, Petty. No, they don't. But I tell you what they do know. They do know he called my name. They do know he put my business up in his background. That's what they do know. And they do know nobody corrected it. Nobody said otherwise for almost a whole week. So how do I know how many sales I lost? How many sales did I lose? Because somebody thought I stole somebody's business idea. Can anybody answer that? Since everybody know everything? Since you got your degree, then you know every fucking thing. See, let me quit playing with y'all. Because that's why y'all ass think I'll be okay with the bullshit. Because I be laughing.
Bitch, that was funny. Shut up. Fuck.
Because I be laughing. So y'all think I just be okay with everything. No, I'm not.
I need Leola to send me some of that wallpaper stuff that she was writing her conspiracy on, because I'm still trying to get to this conspiracy. I'm still trying to understand. I understand everybody else first. But y'all are never going to make me believe that I got to figure out what I did. I got to figure it out.
You didn't do nothing but be in the Zoom.
Bitch.
You was in the Zoom. You never said nothing derogatory about her, but because you were there and other people were speaking their piece, other people were talking about what they observed, what they seen,
Them
what
other
they
motherfuckers
heard,
ain't get
how
blocked.
they felt, and
They ain't
you
get blocked.
were there. But my thing is, okay, y'all follow me. Y'all follow me. So Bridger was in a Zoom. And some people was talking about Pinky. But Bridget didn't defend Pinky. She just sat there. But the people mad because Bridget didn't defend Pinky. She just sat there. But I'm not supposed to be mad because Pinky didn't defend me. She just sat there. Do that make sense to y'all? They can be mad at Bridget for being somewhere and hearing something and not coming to Pinky defense. but I can't feel some kind of way because somebody said something about me. Pinky was there, knew the truth, and didn't speak up. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what?
I did. I did
We in the
think that.
microwave retrograde, ain't it?
I clearly said I love both them bitches, but I guess that ain't enough. I'm supposed to jump in the fight, and the left arm's supposed to be for one of them, and the right arm's supposed to be for the other one. Who my leg for? No. What part of my for Chili? There you go. One arm for
Listen,
Petty, one arm for Pinky. What part of my body am I using for Chili?
your uterus
Because
that's on the
that's the
floor.
one that I'm really upset about.
Your uterus that is on the floor.
My Bucci Catman, though, Mr. Robert knocked that bitch. You shut your mouth shut. What did Chili say? Man, Chili, I don't see what. Oh, Petty, I was good. Boost my lawnmower fund, please. Oh
Oh,
shit.
you know, you seen Mr. Wheeler the weekend. You know you like the girl.
Yes, I did. Ooh,
See, I'm not fooling with y'all. That's not what we came on here to talk about.
it is not. Wait, we ain't come on here to talk about nothing. We just came on. Oh,
Right.
shit.
And then the people's opened the door. So now we're here.
Yeah, me and Mr. Robert gonna get married again.
Petty, why the side of your head look like Frederick Douglass?
Wow. Bitch. Not I can't breathe. Shut up,
Listen, let me
Shirley.
tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
You got rained on?
Okay, no. Okay, so what had happened was I had my sides pent up so it looked like I had a mohawk. And it was twisted. So when I took the bobby pin out, I just ran my fingers through it to untwist it. And then I laid down and went to sleep. So that's what it looked like. Y'all, I am exhausted. Yesterday we went to the water park. Okay.
That you didn't like.
Yeah, it was okay, but ooh, that sun was beating down for a good little bit. And then it was just a lot. And then it was a 2-hour drive just to get there.
Did y'all take the puppies?
No, they stayed home. So,
I had fun.
so it was a 2-hour drive. Y'all know driving make me
You know,
tired.
Tammy.
Yes, I put on sunscreen. So I had to drive there and I drove most of the way back. So that was like 3 hours of driving, plus sitting in the sun, playing with Ava, taking her here and there to and fro. I was
She is not
exhausted.
doing that.
So then we got home. It was a little after 10 o'clock before we got home. Yes, 2 hours. It was a little after 10 o'clock before we got home. Baby daddy had a procedure done today. He had to be at the hospital at 5:30 this morning. Meaning we had to leave the house at about 15 to 4 this morning. So imagine we got home a little after 10. We had to come home. I had to take a shower because number one, the chlorine water. Number two, I was feeling icky from that sunscreen. So by the time you take a shower, he had to wash some clothes. He had to put fresh sheets on the bed. He had to do his cleaning procedure from the stuff they gave him from the hospital and all of that. So it was like 12 o'clock before we got in the bed. And then had to be up at 3 o'clock to be ready by 3:50 to leave and go to the hospital. It wasn't nowhere to lay down because we had to sit in the waiting room. So it wasn't like, oh, we get there, we can lay down and take a nap. No. I was up the whole time. I am exhausted.
I have to go to bed. The fuck?
We about to go to bed because,
I got to get up in the morning.
baby, listen, the screens is, I'm sure, going to be on fire tomorrow. So, because it's 430 people in here.
Welcome.
And half of y'all don't know what the hell going on. But everybody know everything. You got your degree? You know every fucking thing. So Yeah, I am exhausted. Then I got home. I needed to love on the puppies a little bit. I had to check in with Indy and Jakira. Ava is with my brother. They went to the aquarium today.
He okay.
So
He's sleeping good.
who?
Uncle Baby Daddy.
Oh yeah, they giving him the good meds over there. So, but I gotta go pick him up tomorrow. I gotta pick Ava up tomorrow. Then I need to come home, go to work because I couldn't work today. You got a funeral tomorrow. Oh, so hold on, y'all. Let me check some.
Y'all know my birthday next Monday. I'll be 39.
And that's Jakira's birthday too. Bridger and Jakira got the same birthday.
Woo, woo.
Birthday twins. Okay, so somebody asked a question and said that night when Pinky came into the live and she was crying and she was talking about y'all did this and y'all didn't do that. Y'all ain't got about a fuck thing from me. Who is y'all? Bitch,
Bitch, we is
y'all.
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 Bitch, we is y'all.
Yeah. We is the pushers. Bitch, y'all.
And again, I ain't buy shit. All I could do was vocally support or put y'all on my page because I ain't had no money.
And Bridget
And I
ain't
don't even know
lying. Bridget ain't
why I
bought
got to
shit
keep
from me.
explaining.
Bridget ain't bought shit from me. I ain't finna sit up here and cap for nobody. Bridget was in the live for the pocketbook thing, and she told me up front, I ain't got no money to buy no damn purse, but I'm here.
And I still want that fucking purse. I don't care. Like, when I had money, I was supporting. If I don't have no money, I'm
You
not
did.
supporting. I'm not on
You
the
did.
fucking app asking for money to pay my rent or anything
Yeah.
else. I
You
kept
got
my shit to
priorities.
myself.
Yeah. You got your priorities in order, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm not tripping on that because I know when you had it, you did support. And that's okay with me. That is okay with me. Baby, somebody bought that purse.
Motherfuckers.
Baby, somebody bought that purse. But that's all right. That's all right, though. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, somebody had asked that question on IG.
I'm sorry. I know Patty don't like this, but Patty, it's my birthday, so could you give me this? Cash App my bio, y'all. Cash App my bio.
Not the Cash App in the bio. It's not your birthday yet.
As soon as y'all start sending money, I'm gonna start spending it.
You so foolish. Big me Mo, I got you. I got you. It's a gaggle of orders going out tomorrow. After I go get baby dad, bring him home, get him situated.
I think somebody
going
said
to the
good night.
shop.
But
Good
I
night.
don't know, so just good night. I am honest. Look, shit. Mariah
Oh,
birthday.
Doodle Bob said theirs is the 26th too. Happy
Right, it
birthday.
is. We birthday twins. I'm as honest. I'm not gonna be lying because you don't get nothing by lying. Then you gotta
Thank you,
remember
Dana
the lie.
Marie.
Oh, liar.
Oh yeah. I didn't even take no picture
Of what?
of my shirt that I got on. It's a new design on the website, and it's fitting for today. It said "Mama tired."
Bitch, yes.
Y'all go look at it. It is so pretty. I think I got the blue. I can't remember
The
which blue
bitch
it
is
is, but I got the blue
exhausted.
color. Right, and it's fitting for today. There wasn't mail today. I know. That's why I wasn't rushing to try to get no order shipped today because nothing wasn't moving today.
It's officially crab season. Yes, bitch.
So, but yeah, y'all pray my strength in the Lord. I got registered for my first vendor event, July 29th. So I'm gonna be making stuff. Oh, they done went to sleep. I'm gonna be making stuff.
They laying on you?
Where they laying beside me on the couch.
Oh, okay.
They all snuggled up together. Did you see my message to you on IG? It's not about opinions. I don't remember, Big Memo. I done looked at so many messages the past 2 days.
I bet you have.
Yes, I do have a Cricut. I do.